in a zero look. And so, all week, I know defensive coordinator had a Baltimore background. They've showed some zero on film. I knew I'd have to be ready for it in a big spot. And, I had CJ out there. That's not exactly the personnel that we usually throw those jailbreak screens to, but, he really took advantage of the opportunity. And, I had those plays in the back. Thank you. I had those plays in the back of my head, expecting zero, and I just got to it and didn't really think about it.
You also seem a little out of breath here. That's not usual for you after the game. Why is that the case right now?
No, I just ran from another interview. That's why.
What was the person, Joe, that you had out there?
Well, we were in 11. It was just CJ was out wide,
Yeah.
and I was trying to figure out if I wanted to get it to the boundary or to the field, and I just figured more room to the field. I had CJ out there, but I knew he'd take advantage of it.
Were you getting flashbacks to the Baltimore game last season, and was this an example of you learning from that loss last year?
It's a different structure of defense, but same premise. They bring zero and they pop guys out. When they're not blocked or when they're blocked. So, it's a good rep to get and to just put in your back pocket for later.
Joe, how different is the way this team reacted this year compared to maybe previous years, being down 14-0 and it feels like things are going the wrong way?
Yeah, there was no panic in the locker room. We knew we didn't play great in the first half. It is what it is, but we had all the faith in the world that we were going to come out and play really well in the second half. And we've been a second half team. We're going to have to get that fixed. We're going to have to play better in the first half on offense. But I'm proud of the way we fought back.
The goal line stand right before halftime. You go into halftime down just 14-0, not 21. That has to be a big reset.
Yeah, that's a big hidden play that honestly I kind of forgot about too. There's a lot of hidden plays like that throughout the game that help you win a game like this, and I would say that's a big one.
That last drive, you got shrapnel all over the place. Mixon goes out, false stack, hold, zero blitz and empty. I mean, it's not exactly the way you drew it up.
Yeah, it's not. That's football though. That's the NFL. It's not gonna be perfect. You're gonna have to find ways to win when everything's against you. Your back's against the wall, and that's what we did today. And I'm proud of the way we fought.
Zach said y'all never repped. Y'all didn't practice that play in that screen. How many times did y'all rep that this whole off season so far?
We repped it a lot in camp. That's a zero check that I can get to when I see that, and so I knew our guys would be ready for it.
I mean, never to CJ.
Yeah, not to CJ. I don't know if we've thrown one to CJ.
Joe, the second half touchdown to CJ where you kind of floated out to the side, he came across the middle. You talked about wanting to make plays with your feet, extended plays and all that. Just go through that play a little bit if you would.
Yeah, we haven't really been great in scramble drill situations the last 2 years, and that's something that I wanted to make a big emphasis on going into this season, and Zach did too, because you see across the league a lot of the big plays that come are off schedule. You can only draw up so many plays. Sometimes your guys just have to make plays. And so we talked about it a lot this week, and I'm feeling more and more comfortable to do that kind of stuff. My knee's feeling really good. I'm putting in the work in my rehab to be confident in that. And so, that's a big play going forward.
Do you feel a certain sense of ease on third down when you have time?
All right, here you go. You saw he had the LSU bracelet on. And, I mean, I don't know if I'll go repeat performance. He had 6 total touchdowns in the game against Clemson. They didn't even come close to stopping him. It was more like what he did in the second half. 85% completion percentage, both of those touchdowns in the second half. It was a pretty darn good performance by Burrow, who got his team to 3-1 with the win.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.